Welcome back to Noise Pollution.
Hi,
Uh,
everybody.
I know all of you are sick of wokeism, identity politics, gender identity politics, and so on being inserted into everything. I've spoke about it way too often, and I've been waiting for people to make products that didn't do this. Well, there are some, but there's also kind of a backlash crowd where they're like, I'm gonna make a game and put everything in it that they hate. So, popular streamer, unless I'm mistaken, Andy Pants made a video game, probably greatly by AI, I would imagine, but I don't know this. But I'm going to show this off, and then I'm going to follow it up with how it went for him afterwards. Yeah, yep, yep, yep.
I would play it. I would. I'd play the hell
Uh,
out of it.
if you could, here's what I mean. He had this game on Steam, and they took it down. That's not all that happened. After he introduced this game, he told everybody, he put out a video, he put it on X, Twitter. He's like, this is my game, check it out. Which I'm kind of like, hey, yeah, it's an anti woke game. Although, ideally, I just want a neutral game, a game that doesn't insert this or that. But okay, it's kind of a jab at them, it's fun. But the aftermath, for one, they took it off Steam. Now he's had to put up a new link to where you can buy it at, which will make it very difficult to get for a good many people. Andy Pants Gaming gets banned from Linktree and Shopify in what appears to be a coordinated leftist cancel campaign.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a picture from his game, and I gotta say it is humorous. And it's not really a stretch. There's a lot of that going on out there, especially at universities, colleges, however you want to refer to it. The censorship situation with Andy Pants Gaming and his new game Chad versus the gay Yahtzees has gotten more absurd as his Shopify store has been taken down and Linktree also removed the game. Over the last year, a movement's risen up fighting against an extreme leftist cabal taking over gaming, not just gaming, to the point where Steam forums would ban discussion of anyone fighting against the woke agenda, and that is absolutely true. Community managers would attack players of games not falling in line and noticing the bad parts of the video games. That is so true. Community managers, they're attack dogs. And yet, very few have tried to build a game to compete with the mainstream. But again, I don't think this was trying to compete. To me, this was a laugh, a jab at them.
Yeah.
I would like to see them compete. But I don't know if I would call this competing. Andy Pants Gaming, however, in launching his very direct parody of leftist identity politics in his own 2D shooter featuring literal gay Yahtzees as villains, found himself unable to sell his game on Steam. So there's on Shopify. Something went wrong. What happened? The store is unavailable. What can I do? I could tell you some words on what you could do. Yeah, I think
But
Andy Pants was trying to tell you as well.
well, the thing is it wasn't meant to
And
offend
when I
anyone.
say as well, I'm not referring to that little fucking puppet. So okay,
I
go on.
hate that thing.
Go on.
But anyway, this game, it doesn't seem like it's trying to take a jab at anybody. It's more a comedy thing, you
Oh,
know?
it's a comedic jab, but if they're allowed to put all their politics into a game, why can't we, or he in this case?
Well, that's what I want to know. I mean, they're shoving that stuff in every game, TV show, movie. Why can't he create a game for the,
Okay,
it doesn't make any sense.
I'm not, I generally don't like politics. I know ironic, right? But look how many things is taking jabs at MAGA people, and there's no one going, you can't do that. We're gonna take you down from everything. You're gonna
Yeah.
be banned. And this Andy Pants is no small name. He's a very prominent creator on YouTube, unless I'm mistaken. I mean, I'm not directly familiar, but I know the name is up there, right?
Yeah.
No one is stopping them from putting this stuff in everything, everywhere. But the moment you go, hey, here's my take, they can't have it. They they will not allow it.
Well, I find it very interesting that they want to preach inclusion, but when somebody says, I don't really think that way, and I don't agree with a lot of the things that you're doing or any of the things that you're doing, they want to start an all-out war against that person.
Yeah, how inclusive is that? If you believe different, you're not included. If you're white, you're not included. If you're straight, you're not included. If you're religious, you're not included unless, I mean, that is if you're a standard religious person, not some far off wacky stuff.
Yeah. So I
So,
mean,
so this page has been taken down with a message saying this account has been removed due to a breach of our community standards. I
oh
think their
good
community
Lord,
standards need reworked.
I do too. They don't have a community; they have a cult. That's what it
And
is.
here we have the ever so hated Kate Bush's husband, airbag
Mm-hmm.
going wokies too. Andy Pants minus a million, right? Uh, I think that firmly places how how this is.
Yeah.
It was probably people such as airbagged there and his ilk who mass reported this stuff and caused it.
Yeah. I think so too. But I mean,
And now they're taking victory laps.
oh Lord. Well, I mean, if you can't say, okay, you don't have to agree with everything that I do, but I'm not going to hate you for it. You just do you over there. We can all live on the same planet.
Me and possibly tens of thousands of others, that is YouTubers, streamers, anti-woke, if you will, have gone against these in particular wokeism in video games. But have we ever caused one to be canceled? Hell no. Because they are the mainstream. Or, depending on how you look at it, they're the man, if you
Yeah.
want to look at it in that way. They're the mainstay, the mainstream. We're just people going, we don't want it. We don't want it. on top of that, their products fail. You know, they undersell. They don't care. I mean, they already got their money. Uh, uh, Particularly like USAID put out all those millions or billions, however much it was in grants. Like, oh, you want for your DEI, here's you $1 million. And they're like, we got our money, we made our game, and we put that in it because it was part of, we got the money to put that in it. They already made their money. They feel like it's a success. But here
Well,
we have somebody who made a small game, probably with their own budget, and SWAT just they got smacked down.
well, that's the thing. Anti-woke people are not trying to ruin people for the most part. I mean, yeah, you got zealots of any
Yes,
side, but for the
all
majority, they're not.
all the streamers I ever seen said, do not take those desperate measures. Do not do anything to threaten or harm them. We can mock them, we can make fun of them, we can tell them we don't like the products they're putting out, but don't be a nut. Don't go to these insane measures.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, their side kind of is.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen, people talk and stuff like that, they're really just going way out of their way to ruin people. I mean, like bad, and it's just
Uh,
it's insane.
as I've previously made a video on, they are having literal secret Discord get-togethers and doing nothing but planning on how to eliminate people like us. And I don't mean take our life away. I mean eliminate it. I don't know. They might be saying that, but what I mean is eliminate as in let's report them, let's ban them, let's accuse them of this, let's dig up their personal info and dox them. We're not doing that.
Yeah, I mean, the stuff like that. I mean, is stupid. You know.
Yes, I don't do that because I'm not a piece of shit, for one. Secondly, I have a life. I have other things to focus on.
I
What
mean,
else can I say?
I'm just
Okay,
not.
look, I'll leave it there, and I'll just say to my viewers out there, let us know what you think. Once again, I find this to be a tremendously interesting topic. Leave us your thoughts, and that's all for now. And we are out for the moment.